So, welcome on YouTube. Welcome on YouTube. Welcome on Instagram. Today is the 24th of December, the last day where I invited you to practice every single day of December up to Christmas. Tonight is Christmas. To practice raising your vibration so that you're not just playing around with concepts of law of attraction, of personal development and nice things, but you are actually practicing. So welcome, Merry Christmas to you. Very, very Merry Christmas. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Come to my Instagram account to see what is happening behind the scenes. Please share. And also you can check out my offers that are still available up to tonight, tomorrow. And very special Christmas offers on coaching. So I am I'm French business and life coach. And I've been helping people for more than 12 years. I'm not just a Minute Maid coach, but I've just switched to English a couple of months ago, just before the summer. So it sounds new, but it isn't new. I accompanied hundreds of top executives on the French side, business owners, to really align to their dream job. This is what I do currently. I've been doing that for years now. And I help them expand their business, align to their business with strategies, communications, systems, processes, how to get organized, how to prioritize, how to deal with clients, and all those serious issues, business issues, of course. And how can I say that? I do that on a basis of mindset and energetics. So we build the business with a lot of strategy, a lot of moves, a lot of action, and also the right mindset that will uplift you and the right energy. And so I've been doing these practicing raising our vibration for whole December every single day for about 20 minutes, so that you can practice raising your vibration so that it will uplift and help you build your business, staying aligned, staying in the confidence of who you are and what you're doing and why you are doing it. And I'm very passionate about that. I just love it. Other couple of things, I've written a book that's in French, and you can find it now in English, well, a part of it, which is called The Pouvoir des émotions. It's on Amazon. And I'm going to put the link under the video. So check out my book, which is The Power of Emotions, because emotions is not a girl thing, a woman thing, or a thing for people who just think too much about how they feel. No, emotion is a guidance system. And as a business owner, an entrepreneur of your project, an entrepreneur of your life, you absolutely need to know how all of this works. And well, I also have 4 children, and I just do a lot. I love simple living, and my husband and I are renovating a beautiful old house in the countryside in France. So if you want to know a lot about how things are building up for my business and my life, and how I align to all of this, go see my Instagram page, and there will be a lot of new videos coming up for entrepreneurs selling services, products, online, offline. That will be really, really helpful. So sign up. And I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. Now, we're just going to relax right now, and we're just going to dive in here. And today is December 24th. Tonight is Christmas Eve. Tomorrow is going to be Christmas. And as I said yesterday, you can go see yesterday's video, which every single video is new, is from the 1st of December to 24th. There is always a new lesson. There is some mentorship. So really, I invite you to go. And so on Christmas Eve, we are at the darkest period, well, at least in the Northern Hemisphere now, where we celebrate light. And even when things are getting very, very dark, if you scratch a match and light a little candle, it will lighten up very far away. Light is the most powerful thing in the world. And we all have light in us, right? Because light is life. And since we have life inside us, there is light. And Christmas is a celebration of light. And before Christ was born, before he even existed, before 2,000 years ago, um, the period of Christmas, which is the solstice, the winter solstice, is the period where there were celebrations around light because it was the darkest day. And so I invite you right now to relax and to invite the light within you that is always within you, always within us. The thing is, we forget. We forget who we are. We forget that there is light inside of us. We forget we have this guidance. All of this is the same. The light inside of us. Now you can call it whatever feels good to you, whether it's God, the universe, the Holy Spirit, your inner being, the divine, the sacred, whatever. But it always is light, right? And the thing that gets us, trapped us in the darkness of what we live in our business, for example, in our life, the hardships, the difficulties, where there are so many question marks or so many places where there's these shadows and we don't know and it's dark, it's painful, it's uncomfortable. Well, actually, there is always light. It's just like you would look at the sky and say there is no sun because you only see the clouds. But actually, behind the clouds, there is always the sun. Always. And welcome for those coming in. Please say hello in the comments if you want to pop in. So, there is always light, even behind the clouds in the sky. And same thing within us. There is always light, even behind the difficulties, whether it's global difficulties or we don't feel good, or very specific difficulties, like how do I answer to my client? How do I deal with this email? I'm stuck here in my business. How do I deal with this technical problem? There is always, always light. The thing that gets up trapped in that is that we forget that there is light. We forget who we really are. So just breathe in, relax, go into your body. And right here, right now, just say to yourself, yeah, I realize I forget who I really am. And who are you? Who are you? You are a spiritual being doing a human experience. And you come from the universe, God, the place of creation, of eternal, unconditional love. You come from this pure, positive energy of creation that creates worlds, that creates expansion, everlasting expansion, I mean. We come from this source of creation, of unconditional love, of pure positive energy So our essence is what? Pure love, pure joy, pure light, pure abundance, pure peace. When you look at a little child, 3, 4 years old, just walking around, doing its thing, does he think about how valuable he is, how worthy he is? Does that child think about efficiency, about the shortest way to go from point A to point B? No, that child just is. That child will walk, run, skip, jump to point A from point B, enjoying his path, stopping, looking at butterflies, bees, worms in the soil, just being. That is our essence. That is who we are. So we must go back to who we are and remember who we are. I like this word in English, to remember, because remember means there are members of us, parts of us that we have to put together back again. That is how we remember. And what is actually our essence, is our divine essence, is the pure positive essence of who we really are. And we forget about that part when we are stuck in the reality, in the material, in the problems, in the things that are stuck, that don't work, etc. And we shall remember, take that part, our divine part, and remember, put it back into place in us. We must take our joy back, the abundance back, the confidence. The little boy, little girl who's just jumping around isn't worrying about, is he confident or not? Does he have to show up or not? Is he valuable, worthy of showing up or not? No, he just is. So we have to remember and take back those parts. Those parts are who we are, that they are our essence, they are the light. And of course, doing our human experience, we have our mind, we have our ego, which is, I think, approximately the same. But we shall not give them the first row, the first place. We, at first, before being a human being, we were pure positive energy. We have to remember this. So how do we translate that into the concrete? It means that when you are stuck with a very material problem or stuck in overwhelming emotions, you have to keep in mind and teach your mind as an automatic process. Say, okay, here, I'm doing my human experience and I'm going through tough times, rough times, and that's okay and that's fine. That's part of the game. But while I'm doing that, I know that my essence is vibrating high. I am from a high frequency. I am love. I am abundance. And so, for example, when I feel stuck, when I feel unworthy, or when people criticize me, or when people judge me, or when I judge myself, I have to remember at that moment who I am. It doesn't define who I am, because who I am is infinite, is sacred, is expansion, is abundance. So people can say whatever they want about me, but that's not who I am. So to put some distance between all of that, which hurts me, I remember who I am. And how do I do that? I go into my body and I worship the light inside me, the Christmas inside me. It is celebrating Christmas inside of yourself. So breathe in, breathe out. So it requires remembering, not getting lost in the things to do, but keeping this in mind and doing what we're supposed to do. It doesn't mean don't do anything. No, doing what you're supposed to do, but doing it from, I know who I am. I know why I'm doing this. And the dirt that people are throwing at me will not dirty me, because I don't have to believe that I am unworthy or not confident or this or that is negative. I don't have to make that true. I can decide, remembering who I am, that I don't validate that. I don't accept that. And so I come back to my body. I breathe in, I breathe out. I relax. And I smile from the place of my heart, telling myself, don't worry, I'm here for you. I'm here for me, for doing this human game. But I am connected to everything and everyone. I am this spiritual being doing a human experience. And I want to honor this, to celebrate this. And if this feels good, then bring that in your reality the more you can, the best you can, at every moment in time when you need to remember this. Remember who you are. Remember the light in you. Remember Christmas in you. And what I just said a couple minutes ago, when you remember, you cast a light on your inner light, and you give space to that light. And even if it's a little tiny light in the middle of the darkness, it will shine. So as soon as you start remembering, hey, who am I? I'm not supposed to struggle that much. I don't have any solution for this and this problem. I don't have to believe what they're saying to me that hurts me so much. I can process that. And then I remember and I let the light glow. And I trust that if I put the light in the front row, that I will receive inspiration, impulses, or signs or help from the exterior, the interior, to manage the things, the problems that are in my reality. And why? Because as I remember who I am, I increase my vibration. And so by law of attraction, I attract the solutions. I attract the flow of life. I stop thinking that I'm not enough, unworthy, or whatever. I give space to a better energy, a better frequency, a higher frequency. And that's the way it goes. So if you have followed me for these 24 days, thank you very much. Be grateful for the time you spent for yourself. Be grateful of the light within you that shines eternally. Go back to this Christmas inside you. Relax in it, and I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. And I will see you in the next videos on my YouTube channel and on Instagram. So, Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year. Thank you for